Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise. It's the penultimate episode of this season, at least of the regular season, and we are trying to get into the playoffs. And I think this year is the year where we might be able to get in, but we're hovering around 500, and this is a competitive AFC, so you have to be on top of your game to get in there. And I think the Texans this year finally have the roster with a solid offense, a good offensive line, a solid weaponry, an okay quarterback, and a defense that is finally coming together. And as we can see, AJ Lincoln just got a little bit faster. I love it. He is Mr. Sure Hands. And he's basically catching everything I throw his way. He is a really good route runner in the short and intermediate parts of the field. And for this first game, we are going to be missing AJ Epinesa. He is out with an injury for this week. But we have a breakout chance here for Jamie Cantu. He needs to get one interception, one TFL, one forced fumble, one sack, anything at all, or we hold the Colts to less than 250 yards total. So we'll see how that's gonna go. We have Jordan Love as the opposing quarterback here of the Colts. He is not a great quarterback in this league. He has not developed at all. The main challenge in this game is going to be containing Jonathan Taylor and his awesome speed and break tackle abilities. We are going to have to cover Michael Pittman, a 6'4 receiver with below average speed, but he is basically catching everything. The number 2 on the other side is Cedric Wilson. Solid speed, good hands, average route runner. And then they drafted Jarrett Patton in this past draft class. Good speed, bat down the field route runner, but good slot receiver, I guess. And Tyler Higbee. So not a lot of speed there, but he catches everything you throw his way. And he can run some routes. The offensive line looks good of the Colts, as always. They drafted Ladarius Spartan 1.5 years ago. One of the up-and-coming edge rushers in this league. They got DeForest Buckner still in the middle of this defense with his awesome run defense and also finesse moves. He's also a good power rusher. Not great, but still good. Shaq Leonard in the middle here as the top linebacker. Then they drafted Kai Kerr a couple of years ago, and he looks really solid. Not good in coverage, but a good run stopper. So there's something there in the front 7. And then the cornerback room, they have Kenny Moore, who is a solid number 1 CB. They also have Stephon Gilmore. He's an average number 1 CB, so they have two good, a good corner duo. And then they drafted Kyrie Lindley, who is kind of developmental right now. But if they play a lot of zone, I think he's going to be fine. And in the back end, they got Julian Blackman with really good speed, good coverage ability. Tackling might need a little work. So anyway, I think this game is winnable. The Colts do not have the explosive offense. They do not have any speed advantage on our corners. I think we should be able to win this on defense just because we can cover their top targets. But on the other hand, Jonathan Taylor is the main competition we have to worry about, and the run defense has not been good this year either for the Texans. On offense, I think we should be able to beat them. We have a good offensive line, and the Colts just have a couple star players on the line, but the linebacker duo or trio looks pretty scary. They also got Bobby Okereke, and that's gonna be scary, but the cornerbacks I think are solid. there is still a way to beat them, I think. The Texans are going to come out on offense first today, and Davis Mills is going to take over here with solid numbers on the season, but I think these numbers are inflated due to the good offensive line that the Texans are having here. And after a good return by AJ Lincoln on the kickoff, we have great field position, and then first play of the game, 19 yards to Corey Davis. And just like that, the Texans are in business here in the red zone. Mills throws it short to AJ Lincoln, and he gets a new first down, 12 yards, down to the 3-yard line. So moving the chains pretty quickly in this game, and there's a good chance here to score. First and goal for Davis Mills. He gets it away, and this is a touchdown for Justin Ross. Texans score first, 7-0, and yeah, Jordan Love is gonna come onto the field now, and he is having not a great season. He's a 68 overall quarterback. He has not developed a whole lot in this season, and this is a chance here for Jamie Cantu to get the breakout. 3rd and 3, and Ryan Springs forces the 4th down. He gets the run stop, and the Colts are going to have a tough decision here because this is not midfield or anything close. So they punt it away, and Mills is on the field again, and he gets it away. Great pass here to Diego Cordova, and he almost broke a tackle there and fall ahead, and gains 21 yards on that play. Close to midfield now, 1st and 10. Davis Mills, and he is gonna throw it over the middle as Ross breaks a tackle and then falls ahead there, and that's about 20 yards. Mills perfect on the day for now, 8 off 8 for 97 yards. Ross with a great catch there, has blanket coverage there, but Mills puts it right where only he can get it. And then another completion here to Matthew Thierry, and that's a first down for like 12 or 13 yards. 2nd and 1 now from the 9. Mills, quick drop back, and on the slanted, Corey Davis for a touchdown, Texans. And this is a 14-0 lead, and we're not even done with the first quarter. So yeah, this is not going great for the Colts, and Texans defense is on the field again, hoping for another good sequence, and this is how you do it. It's Matt Ioannidis in the backfield. 2-yard loss on Jonathan Taylor, who has not been able to run at all in this first quarter. Now to start the second quarter, Love is running into pressure. It's Marcus Davenport, and 4th down. Nowhere to go. Just look at how Davenport basically beat him immediately. There was no second effort necessary there. And then, yeah, I think it would have been sacked anyway, but Love made it even quicker by running into Davenport. I would not categorize this as a low quality sack at all. 1st and 10 now for Davis Mills here after a completion to AJ Lincoln. He gets it away to Ross, and that's a first down, and another 15 yards on top there. So back in field goal range already. 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Davis Mills gets it away on the post. It's Davis. First down, 17 yards to Corey Davis. And they are in the red zone once again. And we are about 3 minutes into the second quarter. Now 3rd and goal from the 1 after a few unsuccessful runs. They are going to run it again here with Damian Pierce to the 1. And he still does not get in. Running game was really bad in this first half. They are going to try it again, though, and this time they get it done. It's Damian Pierce, and the Texans are up 3 scores. We're 3 minutes at a halftime, and it almost kind of feels like this game is over. Jordan Love, 3rd and 6, has lots of time. He unloads one down the field and broken up by Byron Redmond. against the rookie receiver Jared Patton. And great play there by the strong safety to punt it back to the Texans offense. And this is also caught. It's Justin Ross, and he moves the chains again. Mills is now 17 of 19. Very good performance up until now. 2nd and 7. And Mills has a clean pocket. Gets it away on the corner route. It's Diego Cordova, and he gets out of bounds. We're inside the 2-minute warning, so this now really matters. Now you're only 10 yards out. 3rd and goal. 5 seconds left in the half, and it's going to be a jump ball and broken up. 4th down and goal, and this is going to be a field goal try, which is good. So 24-0 at halftime. Colts basically not here at all. This is like they are still in sleeping mode. And yeah, somebody gotta go and wake them up, because this is kind of embarrassing for the Colts. This offense is not able to move the football. And yeah, let's look at a different game. We have the Titans down by 14 at halftime against the Packers. Not great there. Can't run the football. Can't throw it either with their young star quarterback in Theo Coolidge. And the Jaguars also are, they actually did already lose behind a great performance here for Devontae Adams and 137 yards. But let's go back to this game as Jordan Love uncorks one down the field. And this is Patton brought down after a 60-yard pass. And Jordan Love now has a shot at getting a touchdown, and he does get it. And they are on the board at last. Cedric Wilson on this one. It's a 17-point game after this touchdown. Now actually they are going to go for 2, and Love gets it away. It's good, and Tyler Higbee has the 2-point try. It's a 16-point game. Mills gets it away, and he's got his target. It's Diego Cordova, and he barely got the first down. It was a 3rd and 10, and he barely got it. And then Ladarius Barton leaves the game. Their star pass rusher, barely 23 years old or something. Mills gets it away on the pass, and this is Terrell Ridley, and he outruns Julian Blackman Ridley into the end zone. But there is a flag down. It was flagged almost immediately. So let's see if this is going to stand. And this is going to be on the Colts. So this is going to stand. It's a 65-yard touchdown. Perfect post against Stephon Gilmore of all people. The backup receiver Ridley gets the score. I can't believe it. And now Patton gets a 17-yard gain here. Goes down before midfield. 2nd and 7 now. Love over the middle. And this is Pittman breaking a tackle. Finally brought down 18 yards. And now they're knocking on the door again. Jordan Love is pressured, gets it away and throws it directly to Caleb Burgess, who was lurking all the way. And Burgess is taken down, running down the sideline. Jonathan Taylor catches up to him, but the Texans are going to start with great field position right there. And what are you doing, Jordan Love? Caleb Burgess saw this one coming all the way. Takes it away and gives the ball back to the Texans offense. And now they're going to run some clock. Mills has a pass here, and he gets it away. 1st and 19 after a holding call on 1st down. And there is another penalty, and this is another holding call. So you already had one 1st and 19, and now you're going to have another one, which makes it then this 1st and 29, then 2nd and 29, 3rd and 29. 1-on-1 down the field, and this one is broken up for Justin Ross. Was 1-on-1 coverage, but yeah, they have to punt it back to Love, and he has great field position. 3rd and 5, and Jonathan Taylor gets taken down, and he does not get the first down. It's Jamie Cantu on the stop, and they are actually punting it back to the Texans. Mills has a clean pocket for now, and he gets it away as Cordova breaks 2 tackles. And he gets upfield, 19 yards, 1st down. Great play by Diego Cordova. 2nd and 11. Mills has a clean pocket for now, and he gets it away again. AJ Lincoln outrunning defenders, and he's got the first down. That's 13 yards, and they move the sticks again. 1st and 10 for Davis Mills. He motions. AJ Lincoln does not hand it off to anybody, and then has Corey Davis with another first down, 20 yards, moving them into the red zone as we are starting the 4th quarter now. And they're going to run some time as well. Davis Mills, he gets it away, and wide open is AJ Lincoln, Mr. Sure Hands, and he's got the first down, 18 yards, down to the 2-yard line. Goal to goal for Davis Mills. Hands it off to Pierce, and he's got the touchdown. And they are going to increase their lead even further. It is going to be 30 points now. And yeah, this game is basically over. 6 minutes left, and they move down the field, inching their way closer with every run and short pass. But they are taking a lot of time off their own drive here, or their own clock. They are the one under time pressure. Get another first down. Higbee fumbles it away, and the Texans recover. And this was a clean fumble as well. Caleb Burgess on the recovery. Oh, what a hit stick here. Christian Harris, he sees the completion, and then he just knocks Tyler Higbee to the ground, and Burgess recovers the football. And they are not getting another point here on this drive, as Pierce is going to run it up the middle and gets 13 yards. And an injury on the play, Diego Cordova, and he's going down to the ground and then leaving the stadium. Not a good sight. Should not have been on the field at this moment. 3rd and 5. Can they run out the rest of the clock? It's broken up here. No, they cannot, and they have to punt it back. Jordan Love with about a minute on the clock. What can he do? He's going to throw it up, and this should have been picked off, man. Just a little bit over the head of Derek Stingley. But the game is over in the end. They're going to, after the turnover on downs, just going to run out the clock there. And yeah, 38 to 8. So a dominant victory over a Colts team that was not prepared for this game. Davis Mills looked pretty sharp today, and Jordan Love did not look sharp at all. He was really well, not really disappointing, but also not really good or even average. We couldn't run the football at all today. It was just at the end, I gave Dameon Pierce the ball on every single down because we needed to run out the clock. And I'll show you why. I'll show you later. We had Justin Ross for 87 and also Corey Davis for 87 and then Cordova for 76. So lots of yardage to go around. Ridley with the big 65-yard touchdown. AJ Lincoln had a lot of catches here, moving the sticks on almost all of them. And another sack here for Marcus Davenport. But not lots of defense for the Colts. And then one interception for Burgess and the forced fumble there for Christian Harris. As Terrell Ridley gets an upgrade immediately and upgrades exactly what he did perfectly well in this game. A great post there against Stephon Gilmore of all people in coverage. But we are going to be missing Diego Cordova for 3 games of this end of the season playoff hunt. 3 games without Diego Cordova, who has been a game changer at tight end. But we are having the breakout scenario now. And it was not the elite performance Jamie Cantu was hoping for. But as you can see, we clearly held the Colts to less than 250 yards of offense. So I don't know what that scenario engine is doing, but I'm gonna give Jamie Cantu the upgrade manually, because he did in fact get it in the end. And we already had one of the breakout scenarios fail for what's his name? Chris Portillo, just because he was injured. He got injured in like 4 plays into the game, and that was just not fair at all. to Chris Portillo, and so I'm gonna give him the upgrade because it's just it's the right thing to do. And I think this would have been a really significant upgrade. Let's just upgrade everything by a little bit, and just a little bit of coverage as well. We just imagine he got like 2 upgrades out of this. He's still young. He's a 23-year-old, and let's imagine he got like 10 or 15,000. So that probably would be like worth 1 or 2 upgrades. And he is now one of a really good linebacker prospect here at 23 years old. And then I wanted to get into these scouting players that I selected with the focus scouting, and Manny Rogers really looks good. A power moves, B finesse moves, C block shedding, but D to F injury. He really looks so promising, but that D to F injury looks so bad. Deacon Stallworth, great athlete. A finesse moves, C block shedding. I think I'm fine with that, but he also has a D injury. So many other ratings look so good. The power moves does not look great. And then the third player is also a pass rusher, Martin Monroe. And he is not the best athlete, but I think his acceleration alone might be worth it. He has B power moves, C finesse moves, B block shedding. He's not injury prone. He can tackle. He can pursue the quarterback. And I think the only knock on him is that he doesn't have an A power moves trait, but still B and C, and then a B block shedding looks really solid. So I think that there might be like a mid-round pass rusher and a mid-round defensive tackle there. Although I'm really not happy about that D injury for Deacon Stallworth. The other player, Manny Rogers, is a first-round defensive tackle. I'm not sure I can select a first-round defensive tackle with that kind of injury risk. But for like a third-round pick, I might be able to invest that. Let's go on to the next game. We have Pat Mahomes and a revenge game for Brandon Cooks here. Still a really good receiver, great route runner, one of the best in the league. They have an absolutely great slot receiver in Jarvis Landry, still catching everything there is. Good route runner in the short to intermediate part of the field. And they also have Sky Moore, and he is the deep threat, although his speed is really not all that great. And he's also kind of a gadget player. You put on like in the rounds and stuff like that. But the main receiver in this offense is a tight end. It's Travis Kelce, obviously. He's catching everything they throw his way. He's also a great route runner for a tight end, and he can also run block. Their offensive line looks really good. They selected a right tackle that has been developing nicely. He's a really good pass protector. His run blocking is not great, but his pass protection is really solid. For the defense, they have Chris Jones there in the middle. He is one of the best defensive tackles there is in football in this league right now. The rest of the line doesn't look as special. They have a couple younger players that might be breaking out soon. At linebacker, Brian Fender looks really promising for them. Not great in coverage right now, but he's a good run blocker. In the middle, it's Nick Bolton. He's the chief of this defense. Not an awesome athlete, but like solid, a good run defender, solid in coverage. And the secondary looks kind of average as well. They have a solid number 1 corner here in L'Jarius Sneed, who's a good man cover corner. On the other side, it's Trent McDuffie, also good man cover corner with really good speed. Not great speed, but good speed for a corner. Here at 92. On the slot, that's going to be Emmanuel Mosley. He's already not so great. He's not good in man coverage. His tackling is really bad. Not sure if he's really well suited for the slot. He's more of a zone corner. And then on the back end, they got Juan Thornhill. Great speed here, or like good speed, not great. Good coverage ability, run stopping kind of iffy. Justin Reed on the other side, even better speed, even better coverage. Run stopping, kind of iffy as well. So I think there might be a way to beat this team because that defense doesn't look elite at all. They have one good player in the middle of the defense here. And then they've got one solid, 2 good linebacker, and one solid number one corner. Safety duo looks okay. Or not okay. Safety duo is good, I think. But the corner trio is kind of average. The linebacker duo doesn't look great, just solid. And the D-line really is weak at this point. They got George Karlaftis, but like he's developing. Yeah, he's a really young player. And yeah, if you want to beat this team, you gotta win the shootout. Yeah, this is Pat Mahomes' offense. They got a great line. They got a great. They do not even need a good weaponry. They just need Patrick Mahomes to like just distribute the football, and they're gonna win if they manage to do that. Mills is sacked on one of the first plays of the game. It's Van Ginkel in the backfield, and yeah, that's basically the first drive done, as the Texans are gonna punt it away to Patrick Mahomes. And this is not how you want to start off the game here, with a 3 and out, giving the football to Patrick Mahomes. This is not a good look. And Patrick Mahomes is probably going to take advantage of that. Also, the running back is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so there's some serious speed there. But 1st and 10, Mahomes, and he's already threading the needle. Oh, man. Great start here. Brandon Cooks already one catch in there in his revenge game. 3rd and 10 for Mahomes now, and 5-man pressure. Mahomes, one-on-one, downfield, overthrown, and great coverage also by Alex Day. And this, by the way, is a 63-yard field goal try that the Chiefs just nailed. But wind was in their direction. The wind is quite strong today, and it is only going one direction. And I think everybody can hit a 60-yard field goal tonight. 2nd and 4, Mills gets it away. On the post, it's Justin Ross, and he's got the first down, and even more, 24 yards. No, actually 22. But still moving the chains into field goal range. Mills gets it away to Mr. Surehands, and Lincoln got the first down. 1st and 10 now for Mills. And he's gonna throw it to Lincoln again, and he's got the first down again. 13 yards on this one. Moving the chains in the process. 3rd and 7 now. Gotta get this one if you want to win, and they got it. It's Brevin Jordan, backup tight end, gets the first touchdown of the day. So Diego Cordova, no. Diego Cordova is still the better tight end by far. Not even close. As Mahomes in trouble, throws it away. Almost sacked there. 4th down, they punt it away to the Texans. 3rd down and 10 for Mills. And he's getting it away. And this is actually caught. I can't believe it. Justin Ross in between 4 defenders. But there is a flag down. I cannot believe it. Tristan Wirfs, the best tackle in the league, just caused a holding call that makes this 3rd and 20, and the football is out. They are going to recover it here. Jedrick Wills falls on it, but 4th down, and they have to punt it away. And Mahomes takes over in great field position. Intercepted. It's Jamie Cantu. He takes it away, and he's going to run it back into the red zone. Jamie Cantu. Yeah, he can too. He can do it, man. This is what I'm talking about. Didn't have any impact on the last game, or not any, but like little impact on the last game. But he's just gonna take it away from Travis Kelce of all people, man. Oh boy, this is a chance. You gotta get points, and you gotta get a touchdown here. Starting in the red zone, gets it away, broken up on 3rd down, 4th down. They are gonna get the field goal. Kind of disappointing, but this is basically Jamie Cantu's points alone, as Patrick Mahomes gets the first down and is hit down hard by Byron Redman. But the Chiefs move the chains. 1st and 10 are going to hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's getting a block here by Sky Moore, and he's falling ahead and moving the sticks, and that was 18 yards for Edwards-Helaire. 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes has a clean pocket, now decides to relocate right into the arms of Ryan Springs, who is kind of heating up now. He has been really quiet for the first few games of the season, did not have any impact at all. But as the season has gone on, the rookie #1 overall pick is kind of starting to get somewhere here. 3rd and 8, Mills, flag down, pass incomplete, and this is not leading anywhere. So after the Chiefs punt it away to the Texans, they have a flag. 3rd and 8, holding against Eric McCoy, and they punt it back right to the Chiefs here. Patrick Mahomes over the middle, caught by Sky Moore. 1st down, 17 yards, moving the chains in the process. 2nd and 20, 2 tight ends to the left. And this is a play action shot for Mahomes. And Edwards-Helaire is tackled for a loss. And you guessed right, it is Jamie Cantu. He is playing really good in this first half. 3rd and 21 now for Mahomes. And he is drifting back. And he is, on target. 18 yards to Jarvis Landry, but 4th down. A 4th down that is manageable. But they are going to take the field goal again. It's a 59-yard try, and this one is good. It's Harrison Butker, and they get 3 more points, which means now it is 6-10. And Mills has a play-action shot for Corey Davis, and he's got it. 23 yards, moving the chains. Finally, a positive play for Davis Mills. This has not been a good game for him. He has been missing throws. Mills on target again. It's Justin Ross, and that's a 1st down. 22 yards to his ex-receiver, to his alpha. And they are going to move the chains into the red zone. To field goal range, I mean. And now catch is made by Corey Davis. He's got the 1st down again. And tackled immediately, though. So no run after catch. 1st and 10 for Mills. And he's going to move Justin Ross across the formation. It's an RPO. He throws it outside to Justin Ross. He breaks a tackle, and Corey Davis is kind of in his way, but it is a 1st down at least. It could have been a touchdown, though. So kind of disappointing that Corey Davis got in the way. He made a block, but then kind of blocked his own man. 2nd and goal from the 2. Fullback in the game, and Dameon Pierce just runs it up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown Texans. And for some reason, the Texans are now leading by 2 scores. Patrick Mahomes on the field again, and he's got his man. It's Travis Kelce, 13 yards. 1st and 10, they are gonna go hurry up. We're inside 2 minutes, and Mahomes gets it away, and it's caught again. Huge crease, and this is down the field, and it is going to be a touchdown, Chiefs. Oh, this one is disappointing, man. This one is so disappointing. Oh, man. That was given up way too easy. Tackling and pursuit angles were horrible on that play. So, Terrell Ridley is going to get into the game now, and he has a catch for 23 yards. Mills, this is a 0 blitz, and he gets it away. It's Lincoln in close coverage, and he's got the 1st down again. 3rd and 10, 50 seconds on the clock. Mills needs to get it away, and he does, but it's incomplete. Perfect play there for the Chiefs. 4th down, and the 59-yard field goal try. Can you get this one? It's Fairbairn. And this one is good. No, it is off the crossbar. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? A 59-yard field goal try, and it is off the crossbar. I thought it was good for a moment there, but it is not. So 4-point game. Patrick Mahomes, great field position into field goal range is Travis Kelce. 1st down. And they're going to move the sticks here with a 20+ yard conversion, and then they just run it a couple times, and Butker gets the field goal to make it a 1-point game at halftime. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. 1 point game at halftime. Oh, that field goal at the end was critical. That was a bad mistake. But yeah, it's a Thursday night game, by the way, so yeah. No other games to look at. So we're just gonna skip over here to the third quarter, and this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he has been caught by Caleb Burgess. Oh man, this is another bad play. 37 yards, 3rd and 5 now for Mahomes at the edge of field goal range, and Mahomes gets it away, sidearms it to Travis Kelce, who has a drop. I cannot believe this. 50-yard field goal try for Butker, and they are gonna fake it, and Butker goes down. It's a sack for the Texans. Oh jeez, it's Greedy Williams who saw it all the way, and bad execution by the Chiefs. Great field position now for Mills, and he gets it away here to Dameon Pierce on a handoff, and that's a great run, 14 yards. And I think the best run on the day so far, because in the first half, running was basically impossible on this D-line somehow. 3rd and 10. Mills gets it away to Corey Davis. Not much there. Cannot break the tackle there. So they just take the field goal, 4-point game. And Mahomes moves down the field again. And Sky Moore is going to fumble it away and then fall back on top. Oh, man. 15-yard gain here for Moore. 2nd and 4, and Pat Mahomes just dumps it off to the flats. Nobody there. It's Travis Kelce, and he breaks a tackle out of bounds at the 2. Oh, boy. This is bad. 1st and goal from the 2. Pat Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. It's a touchdown, Sky Moore. Yeah. Chiefs take the lead. And it's a 3-point game. Mills has a man open, 2nd and 10, and this is Matthew Thierry, and he's even got the first down. That's a 10-yard gain. Great play. As they kind of give him a generous spot. 1st and 10, and Mills has a post over the middle, and this is Justin Ross. Was almost jumped by the strong safety there. Justin Reed was right there. But Corey Davis, Justin Ross just ran in front of him. Mills gets it away again, and this is Ross, and he breaks a tackle and then stumbles ahead, and he almost got the first down. Great play. 3rd and inches now after an incomplete deep ball. And this is also overthrown and intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. What are you doing, Davis? Davis Mills just throws an ill-advised 50-50 ball down the field to a corner that is way too fast for Justin Ross. And this is Edwards-Helaire. Somebody's gotta get him. Yes, they do, finally. It's a 49-yard run from the 1-yard line. Are you kidding me? From the 1-yard line, they allow a 49-yard run to Edwards-Helaire. And this is an outside zone run. Finally, some containment. You're kidding, right? As Chris Portillo shows good sideline to sideline range. And with the help of Alex Day, just knocks him back for a TFL. Great play by Portillo. Great play diagnostics, especially the leader of this defense. 2nd and 10, and this is a handoff to Edwards-Helaire. He lost the football, but the Chiefs fall on top of it again. And look who is at it again, as Chris Portillo induces the strong hit here. 3rd and 8, and this is a one-on-one jump ball, and Derek Stingley is just gonna swat it away, and it's a field goal for the Chiefs, as Pierce nowhere to go, 3-yard loss. Oh man, they have not been able to run the football today. This has been horrible on the ground for the Texans. 3rd and 8. Getting it away, caught by Thierry. 1st down, 11 yards. Third and 6, Davis Mills, 4-man pressure, and he does not have anybody open. This was double coverage, and this is no first down, and they have to punt it back to the Chiefs. 6-point game, and now you gotta get him to stop as Mahomes is going to take off. This was a read option call all the way, and he even breaks a tackle at the end. 35-yard run for Patrick Mahomes. First and 10, Mahomes has a 4-man pressure, is hit during the throwing motion, still got it away to Travis Kelce. First down, Chiefs. It's 16 yards, and that's Kelce over 100 yards on the day. Third and 8, Patrick Mahomes dumps it off to his backup running back. This is Leslie Frazier, who really looks like a great running back, and the Chiefs add 3 points on the 4th down. Mills, 2nd and 10. Corner route to Lincoln. First down. 18 yards. Nick Bolton on the ground, the middle linebacker. That does not look good. 1st and 10 for Davis Mills. 4-man pressure. He retreats further back and back. He gets it away, and this is another first down. And this is, in fact, 31 yards to A.J. Lincoln. Beautiful play. 2nd and 10 now. Davis Mills, 5-man pressure, and he gets it away in time. It's Lincoln at the sideline, but he couldn't get out of bounds. Oh, they're going to go hurry up here. And Mills on 1st and goal. He is retreating even further back, and this is an interception. A really bad one at that, and that's kind of the game. This is Trent McDuffie. Mills just not reading the corner all the way. AJ Lincoln had better leverage against his corner, but McDuffie had the underneath zone and just jumped it. 3rd and 7 for Mahomes, and he's got it. First down, Brandon Cooks. And the Texans got to start taking timeouts now here in the 2-minute drill. And they're going to hand it off to Edwards-Helaire, and he's got the first down, and that's the game. And that's also Clyde Edwards-Helaire over 100 yards on the ground. And I think this is the big difference in this game. The Chiefs, they were able to run the football. They produced about 150 yards on the ground. And the Texans didn't. And that's basically all the difference. Because I think Davis Mills didn't play great. But Patrick Mahomes also didn't play great. There is still another difference. While Patrick Mahomes has a solid game, Davis Mills didn't even have 55% of completion percentage, so not great at all. AJ Lincoln, 113 yards. This is what I'm talking about, man. Mr. Surehands. Justin Ross, 81 yards. And Corey Davis had 55 yards. By the way, Leslie Frazier was the guy with the long touchdown in the first half. And yeah, nobody stopped him. Ryan Springs gets 1 sack. George Karlaftis gets in there on the Andrew Van Ginkel sack. And yeah, Jamie Kent, Trent McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed with the interceptions. But there has also been a few forced fumbles in this game. And Derek Stingley forced one of them. Chris Portillo forced the other one. And then Andrew Van Ginkel with the strip sack there. So yeah, Chris Portillo had a great game, I think. Although you could argue that since Clyde Edwards-Helaire had such a good day rushing, that obviously Chris Portillo was not on his assignments at all times, I guess, because he's the middle linebacker. He's got to run the stop the run. And yeah, we're kind of upgrading here a little bit. This is a really weak upgrade for Caleb Burgess, but I guess better than nothing, as his run defense won't improve. Nick Abbott gets an upgrade. We're going to go into pass coverage here. We need a pass coverage backup linebacker. And he gets a little bit for man coverage. +4. That looks pretty solid. He is developing into an okay backup linebacker. His man coverage looks really good now for a linebacker, 67. Let's move on to the last game of this episode. It's Eric Bayless and the Detroit Lions. Bayless is the only quarterback from these draft classes that I've had so far that I had thought about maybe drafting. And he looks solid. AJ Dillon is the running back here in Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown is the top receiver. And if an 82 overall receiver is the top receiver, you can imagine that this is not a great weaponry. But they have an awesome deep threat here in Jameson Williams. 98 speed, 95 acceleration, and some seriously good route runnings. So this guy might be a problem. And then they also have Christian Watson. So a guy with size and speed. Not just speed, size as well. Like this guy's like 6'3" or something, 6'4". And David McCune, they drafted him, and he has 97 speed. So they have lots of speed on this offense. While the weaponry overall is not great, they can get really crazy with the weaponry. As Reggie Wilcox is also on this team, and he's more of a slot receiver, doesn't have great speed. But yeah, aside from all the receivers, they also have TJ Hawkinson, and he actually is a really good weapon. He has good speed, and he's catching everything, like everything, and he's a really good route runner for a tight end as well, and he can block. For the offensive line, the Detroit line looks awesome. They have 4 of the same starters, and they got Brent Sawyer, a young right guard that looks really promising. They obviously still have Aiden Hutchinson. He's not going anywhere, and he is one of the better edge rushers in the league now. On the other side, they drafted Kevin Golston in the last draft, somebody that I was mocked to draft a lot, but I went for Ryan Springs then, and he is developing nicely in Detroit here, Kevin Golston. Mike Hughes, and yeah, he's not a good number 1 corner. He's a solid number 2, but not a good 1. Bryce Callahan is a slot corner, obviously, and he has been for years, but he's not what he once was. He was a really good slot corner once upon a time. Jeff Okuda is the number 3 corner on this team, or basically the number 2 outside corner, and he has really good press ability, but he's kind of raw everywhere else. And then on the back end, they drafted Barry Jackson, who looks really promising. I had no idea that he was going to be any good, and he's developed very nicely. And then they also have Tracy Walker. So the safety duo looks good. The corner trio looks really weak. So this is an area you have to go after if you want to win this game. The linebackers in Detroit look pretty awful. That's why I didn't even show anybody. But the situation for the linebackers in Detroit looks really bad. And they have a couple nice edge rushers. The interior has lots of depth, but doesn't look like all that awesome. And if you want to win this game, I think you have to throw it a lot, but like more to the outside, not too much over the top. Their coverage safeties look really good, and they have really solid speed. And on offense, I think the Lions are going to pose a problem with the run game. Dillon might not be the best running back in the league, but this line is seriously good. And there might be lots of time for Eric Bayless to throw the football. We'll see how this is going to go. Texans are going to start on offense first. I had a pretty dreadful day throwing against the Chiefs there with 2 interceptions. And both of them were pretty dumb. But let's move on to this game. Mills is running outside, and there is basically no option. And just right as he wanted to throw it, Kevin Golston gets in there, has a sack, 3rd and 24. Mills has a play action shot here, lined up for Justin Ross, and he outruns a corner and then gets the first down. It's a 25-yard gain. Are you kidding me? He got 25 yards on the 3rd and 24. This got to be a joke, man. 1st and 10, handoff to Pierce, and he is not going to get the first down, and he coughs up the football, but this is going to be recovered. Oh, thank God. Greg Springs falls on it. 2nd and 11. Mills has lots of time. He gets it away. 1-on-1. Touchdown, Justin Ross. And this is what I meant. This is why you have to abuse these corners. This is not a great corner trio. And I think 34 is that Callahan? I think that was Bryce Callahan there. And yeah, 5'9 corner against 6'4 receiver. Yeah, you gotta abuse that matchup all day long. As Eric Bayless takes the field now. And he's having a pretty bad season. 17 interceptions already. And we're 4 games away from the end. So he's gotta pay attention that he's not going to 20. As Bayless is on target for Hawkinson. That moves the sticks. 12 yards and a first down. 2nd and 8. And Bayless is going to throw it over the middle. Intercepted! This is number 1 here. Right here on the first drive. It's Alex Day. And he had blanket coverage and jumps the route. And this is also why I thought that this receiving core does not look impressive at all. Like this route running trio, Jameson Williams might have solid route running, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is a good route runner. But one doesn't have the speed and the other doesn't have the physicality for a receiver. Looking at the playoff picture for now, the Texans are holding the number 4 seed and leading the division. And they cannot profit from the interception. So that's going to be a punt back to the Lions offense as Williams has a first down. That's 11 yards. They are going to move the sticks here. Derek Stingley, close coverage, not close enough. 1st and 10. Bayless is getting out of the pocket and he's got an open man. It's Williams into the end zone. 36-yard touchdown. Close coverage again for Derek Stingley. But Bayless delivers the perfect throw there. And by the way, actually, that was not close coverage at all. I'm sorry. I thought he had better coverage. 1st and 10 motion for Corey Davis as he throws it, though, for Matthew Thierry. And he gets 14 yards and the first down in the process. Moving the chains here is Matthew Thierry. 2nd and 9, and Mills gets it away. AJ Lincoln with the quick acceleration, 11 yards, first down, moving the chains again. 1st and 10. Mills is going to throw it wide open to Corey Davis, who's got another first down. That's 11 more. Moving the chains again. 1st and 10, motion, oh no motion, handoff to Dameon Pierce. 12 yards, moving the chains again. This is a little bit too easy, if you ask me. This Lions defense needs to do something about that. And they do. Next 2 plays are runs that are unsuccessful. And Mills is going to get sacked on this one. It's Tracy Walker on the safety blitz. Are you kidding me, man? Completely free. And Mills did not see it coming. And he did not even have 3 seconds time. As Bayless, right after the field goal, gets sacked on another safety blitz. It's Byron Redmond into the backfield. 2nd and 17, motion for, I think that's a fullback, Nick Bodden. As this is AJ Dillon, and he has almost got the first down. It's a 15-yard gain. Eric Bayless, 3rd and 2, and it's cut. And a first down to Christian Watson. First down here. Moving the chains. That does not look good after you force a 2nd and 17. And Williams, another first down, 16 yards. And we're at the 2-minute warning now. Derek Stingley, he is not used to having guys facing him that are even faster than Stingley himself. And this is a deep shot into the end zone. Broken up by Caleb Burgess. And this is the range I'm talking about. Like, we had Jalen Petre out there for the last 2 seasons, and he did not cut it at all. And now Caleb Burgess, look at him. Rookie safety back there, breaking up passes left and right. As we have another sack in this game, and this time it's Desmond King on the slot blitz. He got a free run at the quarterback as Marcus Davenport occupied the left tackle. So now 2nd and 24. Bayless is throwing it to the outside, and Amon-Ra St. Brown gets 10 back. So 3rd and 14, which is much more manageable, but still a tough 3rd down. And this is a catch made at the 9. 6-yard completion here to... I didn't see who it was. I think it was Amon-Ra St. Brown. And so they take a field goal, and it's now a 10-10 game. And Justin Ross is overthrown for the one time in his life where he had beat a corner on speed. Are you kidding me, Davis Mills? This has got to be a joke, man. You cannot miss throws like that. At least he got this one, 18 yards to Corey Davis on the corner route. But are you kidding me? A deep touchdown to Justin Ross. This has got to be a joke, man. Mills, this time on target to Brevin Jordan. Another corner route. And the Texans take a timeout with 22 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout remaining. You got to get points out of this. Get 10 yards and take the field goal, man. Mills is sacked and he lost the football. Lions take over and they're going to run it back at Zach Allen. And he has nobody behind him. Damian Pierce would have had him if the field was like 10 yards longer. But Zach Allen returns a sack fumble to the house. And this, once again, was Kevin Golston. He has his revenge game. He wanted to be the #1 pick, and he makes it shown here. 2nd and 10 for Mills. Sacked again! It's Kevin Golston! 3 sacks in 1 half, and this is the end of the half. Oh my god. Can you stop this guy seriously? I got Jedrick Wills at left tackle. And he's just allowed 3 sacks to a rookie edge rusher. Are you kidding me, man? We do not have any games to watch at right now. Just a strategy adjustment there. 1st and 10 for the fullback again. As A.J. Dillon nowhere to go. It's Ryan Springs. And he is kind of coming onto the scene as a good run defender and a good pass rusher here. As Eric Bayless gets it away and he's throwing it out of bounds. And this is going to be a punt back to the Texans. Damian Pierce has the football and he breaks 1 tackle and then falls ahead again. So that's like 12 yards on this run. And 3rd and 8 now after 2 unsuccessful runs. Davis Mills is going to throw it to the left. And this is a catch made by Corey Davis, outrunning defenders and getting the 1st down in the process. This is a 25-yard catch and run for Davis, moving the chains. 2nd and inches for Davis Mills, and this is a motion for A.J. Lincoln. And Mills is going to roll into pressure, sacked by Julian Okwara. And 3rd down is going to come right up, and they are just going to take 3 points. Make this a 4-point game. And Bayless goes down. It's Ryan Springs. And he just beat one of the best tackles in the game. Look at this. Like, I know Bayless was rolling to his side. But still, Ryan Springs beats Penei Sewell. Which is kind of a really great play here. And then taking down the quarterback standing right next to him. 2nd and 19. Bayless retreating to the other side as just Marcus Davenport had just beat left tackle Taylor Decker and takes down the quarterback there. Like, look at this. He beat Taylor Decker and then gets a sack. It's not just like the quarterback ran straight into him. He had the tackle beat and then got the sack. As Justin Ross has a completion after the punt. And that's a huge 1st down for the Texans, who are trying to crawl back to this lead. 4-point game. Davis Mills gets it away. And this is Justin Ross again. And he's got another 1st down, 12 yards. 2nd and 3 now. Davis Mills gets it away. Caught by Thierry. 1st down, 12 yards, moving the chains. 1st and goal. Davis Mills hands it off to Damian Pierce. And he's got an open lane into the end zone. Touchdown Texans. Retaking the lead. It's 20 to 17 after this touchdown. 3-point game. Bayless at the end of the 3rd quarter. He gets it away to TJ Hawkinson. 1st down. That's 14 yards to end this quarter. Now we're into the fourth quarter, and the Lions had just crossed midfield on a couple of runs, and this is Jameson Williams having another catch. I actually kind of can't believe that Derek Stingley is struggling with him so much, but I guess on the other side, like, this guy has some serious acceleration and really good top speed. Eric Bayless just fumbled the football away. This is Byron Redmond recovering, and he's gonna run it down the sideline. Christian Watson trying to tackle him, but he does not succeed. It is a touchdown, Texans, and this is a huge turn of events. Detroit Lions were about to score and tie up this game or take the lead, and then Eric Bayless fumbles it away, and Byron Redmond uses the great speed of his to run this back to the other end zone, and Christian Watson could not catch up to him, as this is another forced fumble, I think on the name of Chris Portillo, but also Alex Day was right there, so both of them kind of should be getting credit. 2nd and 10 for Eric Bayless, and this is somehow hauled into Jameson Williams. I cannot believe it. Derek Stingley is having a really rough day at the office here. This is like, he's always like 1 or 2 yards away, and for some reason this is actually a catch. I could not believe it when I saw that. 1st and 10 for Bayless. Rolling into pressure, he fumbles it away, and Chris Portillo picks it up and runs it back, and he is not going to be caught. It's another touchdown, and the Texans advance the lead to 3 scores. Are you kidding me? The Texans defense, for some reason, unbelievable. Kendall Sheffield on the forced fumble with a sack here on the dime blitz. 1st and 10, Eric Bayless. 17-point game, and Jameson Williams has another catch. He is so good right now. 2nd and 3rd, and another catch here, this time to Christian Watson. 25 yards. 2nd and 4, Eric Bayless hands it off to Dylan into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. But it kind of feels like it doesn't matter anymore, because this is a 10-point game and we're 4 minutes away, and this is Mills sacked. 3rd and 18 coming up. It's Aquara again, and yeah, that was not great pass protection. They punt it back to the Lions, and Bayless dumps it off here to Dylan, gets a 1st down, and that's about 15 yards to the running back, and moving the chains in the process. 3rd and 5 to Bayless, and he throws it to Derek Stingley, who has been having such a bad day, and he returns it. 20, 10, 5 touchdown. It's a Texans pick 6, and this is 3 defensive touchdowns for the Texans. You're kidding, right? Like, Derek Stingley had the worst day at the office all season, and then all of a sudden, Eric Bayless didn't care anymore if this was going to be caught by Williams or not. And no way anybody caught anybody here, because Stingley has some serious speed himself. And he was running at it full speed already, as Williams has yet another catch. I can't believe it. This is like 17 yards. And 15 on top for roughing the passer. Can you please not do that, Marcus Davenport? 17-point game. We're 90 seconds away from the end of the game. And this is Williams again. Are you kidding me? 21 yards. Like, who's going to stop this kid, man? 1st and 10. 1st and goal, I guess, from the 6. And this ends badly for Eric Bayless. He's sacked by Davenport and Springs. 2nd and goal. Bayless. Clean pocket. Touchdown. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is the end of the game. Texans run it out after that, but what a game for the Texans defense. Unbelievable stuff there. Could not stop Jameson Williams at all, but 3 defensive touchdowns secure a victory here. And yeah, I think you gotta admire that. Like, they were forcing fumbles left and right. 2 picks on Bayless. Alex Day on the first drive, and then in the fourth quarter it was Derek Stingley We couldn't run the football much, but it didn't matter at all because if your defense scores 3 touchdowns, there's always a big chance to win the game. We could not stop Williams though. 157 is a bit embarrassing. Justin Ross had 94 yards himself though. And Corey Davis had 60 yards. Yeah, nothing special after that. For the defense, we had lots of tackles here by Chris Portillo. And 3 sacks by Kevin Golston was pretty bad. Jedrick Wills is kind of disappointing me, I gotta say. This is kind of really sad. Julian Aquara also had 2 sacks. Ryan Springs 1.5. Marcus Davenport 1.5. So these 2 guys are finally getting it on here on the edge. And then Kendall Sheffield, Desmond King, Byron Redmond, 3 DB sacks. That's kind of ridiculous. 2 interceptions here by Stingley and Day. I love it. Let's see it every week, please. And lots of forced fumbles. Kendall Sheffield on the sack. Alex Day. So actually, it was not Chris Portillo who was credited with that forced fumble. It was actually Alex Day. And just to show it off, man. 4 defensive touchdowns in this game. 3 for us and 1 for the Lions. Ridiculous. But I think the best turnover of all of them was Derek Stingley. He was just reading it all the way. He saw this hitch route coming from a mile away and sprinted. He was already in full speed when he caught it, and Williams was standing, so there was no way he was catching him ever. Great upgrade here for Greg Springs with a strength upgrade. Also strength upgrade for Javon Kinlaw, which I really love. And also 1 awareness and 1 play rec, so maybe he's getting better a little bit, although I kind of gotta say he's kind of disappointing. Kenyon Green gets an upgrade. This is an okay upgrade, I guess. It's nothing great, but also it's not like he just got like +2 pass block power or something. So he's developed into a really balanced, average left guard in this league. Byron Redmond gets an upgrade. This is also an okay upgrade, I guess. He is developing nicely. He is a lot further along with his development compared to Caleb Burgess. But Burgess is making splash plays. You cannot deny that. And yeah, with that, we're just gonna take a quick peek here at the playoff standings right now. We're 3 games out, and the Texans right now are occupying the 4 seed. But this AFC South is the weakest of all of the AFC divisions. There is absolutely no way that anybody's ever catching the other 3 division leaders. And the Titans are, I think, 1 game back at this point. So there is still, yeah, if you miss out on winning this division as the Texans, I don't think you're getting in, because this AFC East is ridiculous. Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots right now, all bound to go to the playoffs. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Texans franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.